point, after we have created our test file and run it successfully, the next thing is to create deploy scripts. So in this scripts folder, where we have scripts folder, we are going to create our own deploy simple storage scripts file inside here. So let's come here, press, then we'll pick new file, create new file, name it deploy. We are naming the file deploy like what we have here, counter.s.so, deploy simple storage. Don't forget the casing, the letter case, simple storage dot s dot so. So press enter. So now let's write the scripts for simple storage. So the scripts, if you check counter.s.so, pragma and so that's how we start. So let's write the scripts. Slash slash define the using cap spdx, then license, spds license, identifier, spds license identifier, spds license identifier, mit, mit. So these are our license. Then the next, close this auto. Next, define the pragma, cap, okay, pragma solidity, version 0.8.20. So that's our solidity version, colon. Don't forget your semicolon. So let's import your string notation, string quotation, import forge standard for what? For test. For script. We are now in we are done with test. So first standard for scripts, dot sol dot solidity. So we are in deployment. Then we should import the smart contract we are actually deploying. So use your script, what do we call it? Don't forget your string notation. Then dot dot, grab the file from its directory src. From this directory here, this smart contract, grab it from src simple storage.so. So src slash simple storage, here it comes, simple storage dot so dot so. Then don't forget your semicolon. Then now for the, let's define the smart contract. We define the smart contract deploy simple storage, contract deploy simple storage, defined as a script so that it can be grabbed by our forge, defined as script, then our object notation bracket, so to make it a function. So inside, let's now write another function to deploy. Function run. What do we want to run? We want to run this and set the visibility to external. We are setting the visibility to external. Then it's a function on its own, so it has object notation. So in its objects, we initiate our virtual machine to start broadcasting. So virtual machine dot start broadcast. So this tell it to start broadcasting. Then we should also tell the virtual machine to stop broadcasting when it has done what we want it to do. Stop broadcast. It has actually done with deployment. So stop broadcast. Now in between the start broadcast and stop broadcast, we'll initiate the smart contract we want to deploy. So new simple storage, new simple storage. That's the contract we're deploying. So it will deploy it in between the period when the broadcasting starts and when the broadcasting ends. So I save it. These are our simple storage smart contracts. So we are done with writing our simple, sorry, we are done with writing the deployment script for the simple storage smart contracts. I deleted it there. So I now come here to use the command touch. So touch is used to create file touch.env. So if I press enter, it will create .env. You can see it has been created again. So this one will be seen by the project. So command V, command S. So if I list the file I have in the terminal again, I'm now in the terminal. So if I list what I have ls, you will see .env as part of it. Why is it? ls, it's not showing. Okay, sorry. It won't show because it's in git ignore. We have git ignore it. So so if it is showing, that means it will be one of the files that will go to the, sorry about that. So anything you see here, they are files that will actually be pushed to the GitHub. So this cage. I think don't we need to even put our cage in Git now. So, but the .env is accessible, but because it's ignored, that's why we don't see it. Sorry about that. So now let's move on. Ahead. Before we move on, the next critical thing that we need to do now, and very important for us to be able to uh, deploy our smart contract successfully, is for us now to go and get the API key. So for getting the API key, we'll leave this place. We'll leave our destination. We have to go now to an address so as to get our Sepolia RPC URL and the API key as well as private key. So we proceed to this place, https // infura.io. So it's opening, that's open, sign up or get started. Let's say get started. We have to sign up and get account. So it's coming up, verify. After verification successful, waiting for, okay. So you fill the, you create an account here. What's that mean? Okay. So create an account. So I'm signing in with my own account. Mm, so then I'll create password. So I agree to terms and condition. I think with the case stuff, maybe one capital, one small. So, so I'm signing in. Create a free account. It's verifying. I'm a woman. Okay. So after creating an account, I'll create new key. And to create the new key, I'll go to project and create a project. I'll name my project simple storage contracts. Okay, it's trying to verify me. So you say I should check my email. Um, for verification process, I have to go and check my email. I think the message is not the one. Okay, MetaMask developer. Infura, Infura, Infura. So I confirm my email. Infura, Infura. So it's coming up. So what we're after is to get our API, Sepolia API URL. So it's asking me for you. I'm an engineer. Who is building? Mm, just say just me. Just me. What am I building? What am I building? I'm writing smart contracts. Infrastructure, file, social, NFTs. Because we'll still come back for NFT. I think let's pick file. Let's pick NFT. Okay, there's only one. Let's pick an infrastructure. An infrastructure can have token, can have NFT. So let's pick infrastructure. Or let's pick infrastructure. Infrastructure can have all of this. So it's coming now. routine. I'll go for a free package, start building. Okay, so I mean, the next thing is to create a project. So I will name it simple storage contract for the name of my project. The name of my project. Where is the Infura RPC project. Purpose is actually to create a new API key. Coming. Let's check. Let's move to upgrade. Okay. Let's actions. First key. I've created accounts. Give your API key. Send me first request. Start building. No. Let's go to developer APIs. This guy's API. No. Infura RPC. Infura RPC. Endpoints. Okay. So go to Infura RPC. Then endpoint Sepolia. Endpoint Sepolia. Endpoint is Sepolia. Let's pick active endpoints. Active endpoints. This Sepolia endpoint. This is what we need. So click this. Click this. So now go back to my Sepolia PC URL and paste it. So this one is done. For the second case, I have to go to MetaMask to copy my private key. So I go back here, open my MetaMask. I'll make sure I set the MetaMask to Sepolia. So let me log in. So it's already set to Sepolia Ethereum. So make sure you are on Sepolia Ethereum when you do your own. Then click on this place to be able to see where you can have permission. You want to actually export private key. So let's come to you should see it's under setting. Under setting. So backup. No, it's not backup. We have security and privacy. This secret recovery phrase. Secret recovery phrase. It's not phrase we need. We need a private key. I want to grab our private key. It's not here. Let's check general. Not here. Not here. So it's not here. It's not here. So that's one. This thing is not allowing me to scroll down. Finding. I'm not clicking on this. I want to scroll down so I can check the. I want to be able to scroll down. Advanced. Exports private key. Export private key. It likes no. Transaction should. I want to see something underneath this place. It's not showing it. What do we do? Come. Supposed to see it here. Open the full screen. Let's open it in full screen. That will be the best option. It's coming up. Okay. MetaMask settings, network permission, testnet index, software testnet index. Import tokens. I want to export hand details. Security private phrase. Wallet. Yes, there is it. Private key. So this is my private key. So I've copied it for Sepolia. So I'll go back to this place. and paste the private key. So here we go. I'll save it. So I'm done with that. So I think we are now set for deployment. I think we are through with the, let's check the deployment scripts. Okay. Our deployment script is ready. Our deployment script is ready. So, so the next thing is for us to deploy. So let's say Command S. Now we come to the terminal. Then what's there? And when we change to our single line again, forge script, then script deploy simple storage .s.so flag rpc url attach Sepolia rpc rpc url, then flag broadcast. What is it? Fail. Let's use this and turn it to a single line. Let's use this as a single line. So meaning so what we do is after this one will become this correct. Then we move broadcast to that line as well as private key. So we'll clean this backslash, then space, flag broadcast. Now come and pick private key as well. So we are taking private key too. So after broadcast space, private key, then grab private key. Then we come to show print this and flag this. So let's see. Supposed not to see any arguments. I mean, supposed to see that it's getting 0 type now. So no file compilation. Compilation is skipped. Wow, our script is running successfully. Wow, our smart contracts has been deployed. Congratulations. So it's time for deployment. So here are the artifacts. Sequence on Sepolia Total, this is the total Sepolia Ethereum will pay 0.00013284140. So this is the value. Then this is the gas estimate. We have 11 117,671 gas. So multiply by this value and go in. That's how our Ethereum is calculated. So check on-chain execution complete and successful. The transaction is saved to this local file where it is saved. Deploy simple storage so there's JSON. Then sensitive value saved to this place. So all these are our artifacts. These are our artifacts. So success to us at the end. So let's check where this file is. Let's check where do we have this file. Where do we have this file? So you can see broadcasts as you now have broadcast here. So this is the transaction hash. See our artifacts here. The gas value, nonce, chain ID, additional contracts. Here the type transaction hash. This is our transaction hash. So if we copy this and take it to Sepolia, we'll be able to find the transaction. This is our contract address. And every other information is stored here. Then our transaction delay tests block. Here we have it. Here we have the transaction index, the block hash, the block number, the gas used. So this has actually interacted with our wallet, Sepolia Ethereum wallet. So many congratulations to us so far. Though we we have some challenges. So our smart contract has finally been deployed. And you can see from here as well. This is our hash. Success, this hash. Check the hash here with what we have there. Hash here MB71A 0 times 545 F3 54 F3 74. So it's the same thing. This is our contract address. And you can see contract address here. Ending with 082, ending with 082. Then paid. This is the amount of Ethereum we paid for the transaction in Sepolia Ethereum. Then our block. This is our block. So these are what we call the artifacts that are generated during deployment. And success to us, see our chain. Estimated gas price and going, estimated total gas use, and estimated amounts required. So take note of the correct command forge script slash deploy simple storage.s.sol. Then you now space flag dash dash, then rpc, this one dash, this is another dash, then rpc dash url space, then dollar sign sepolia underscore rpc underscore url, then uh, space flag dash dash broadcast space flag dash dash private dash key, then space, then dollar to catch the private key, private underscore key. So don't use the forward slash and backward, the backward slash again. Our smart contract has successfully been deployed. So meaning so far we supposed to get it to this extent. So the next thing now is for us to go and check our uh, we'll go and check the transaction on Sepolia Itascam. Sepolia Itascam. So let's copy our transaction. We can pick our address or hash. That will be two. Let's pick our let's say we pick our transaction address or even the contract address. Let's pick the contract address. This one. Copy it. Our transaction address. Then we'll come here. HTTPS dash dash Etherscan. Okay, let's go to etherscan.io. Now set it to Sepolia. Set this to Sepolia testnet. Then we paste our smart contract address. Our smart contract address. So let's search. Congratulations to us. So these are smart contracts. It actually deployed. Ethereum balance 0 Ethereum. Uh, Contract creator. This is our address. Yes, this is my address. So this is the creator address. You come and check my uh, MetaMask. So you see this my address. What is it? You can see 98855. 98855. So for you to know it's my real address. 1871714. So the smart contract is actually deployed. So this is the contract. So are you the contract creator? Forever publish your contract source code today. So this is the contract in bytecode. So the contract has actually been deployed on Ethereum wallets. We have deployed a small contract on Ethereum wallet. So congratulations to us so far. So the next thing now is so once you have done this, uh, what you will do now is the page where your smart contract deploys successfully. You are going to scan it. You do screenshots of your successful deployment. Do screenshots of your successful build, your successful compilation. Then do screenshots of your successful test, making 3 screenshots. You now attach it in an email with your GitHub repository that you push to. So those are the 4 things you are submitting to my email address. So um, so let's now go back to this place. Let's go back to this place. No, it's not this. Um, yes, let's go back to our contract. So what I'm saying is this page where you have successful deployment, this place where we have successful deployment, screenshots, screenshots this place, get screenshot of this place. Then when we build our smart contracts, when we use forge build, the successful forge build, screenshot it. Then when we test, successful tests stuff as well, successful test running, screenshot it, making 3 screenshots. Then you now add your, you attach those one in an email. Then in the email body, the message of the email, you send me the you send me your GitHub URL. So making 14, you now send the message to my email address. So now the next thing now is for us to push our smart contract to GitHub that we have created. So to do this, it's always good to check our GitHub. So git, okay, since we clone, we won't have problem. Don't worry about that. So let's now say git add dot. So everything we have done has been added to and ready for commit. So let's commit git commit dash flag m dash m, then space, then put string notation. So what did we do? Created created simple storage contract. We test it, tested and deployed, and deployed it. So that's all we did. Enter. So everything has been committed. Everything is committed. The next thing is to push to our origin. So we say git push origin name. Git push origin name. So with this, we are done. My own is failing because I created another GitHub account. So on my machine, I've been deploying to Bravolac. I mean, I've been deploying to my original, my first GitHub account, which is not on this, which is not the second, which is not the one I'm using now. You know, the one I'm using now is a newly created one for the purpose of the training. But your own, once you follow the command, your own will be successful. So in my own case, I have to switch from my previous GitHub, which I've been using. My previous Git has been sent to my previous Git account. So I will need permission. I will change the permission. So you can see the requested URL return error 403. So to do that, I will reset. You can see remote permission to Bravolac, but Git denied to Bravolac Media. So I'm already on GitHub account Bravolac Media. So if something I push now is to Bravolac Media, it will now return this. So for me to go to Bravolac Dev now, I have to just like we are logging into a new account, I have to log into a new account. But I don't want to take us through that so that the video will not be too much complicated. So doing what I've done, your own will not feel like this final GitHub push to push. So with that, you can go to your GitHub. You will see that the GitHub repo you set will have been populated. So at this junction, I expect everybody to be able to get their own assignment done. So you go to your GitHub repository and copy the URL. It's what you will send to me in an email. Have a nice day.